for inviting us into your bedroom.
It's my pleasure, the Purple Kingdom, as I like to call it.
Because Rapidfire Bootleg performs in apartments, it seems appropriate that we're interviewing you in your own bedroom. When did you know you wanted to be an actor?
Well, I didn't know I wanted to be an actor, per se, but I knew that I had to be in front of people getting a lot of attention. So that happened pretty early.
What was the first time you were ever on a stage?
On stage, actually performing, was in 2nd grade, singing Ariel, Part of Your World, and the microphone went out, and I continued singing, and I got a 3rd round of applause. 2nd was because I was so talented.
Right.
The 3rd was because of the microphone.
And you just plowed through.
Plowed through. Not even a blink. I was like, microphone. I don't even need it.
What people personally were influential to you along your path of deciding to pursue acting?
Well, it helped to have 2 terrific parents that supported every decision I made, so now they come to every single solitary show. My mom will be at every single show. You know this.
She's kind of famous for
She is.
attending every performance of...
People love Natalie Margiotta.
She's almost part of the show.
Yeah, she is. She's a staple with a pair of shoes because I get a gift.
That's so unfair, but it's true. What was the favorite role you have ever played so far?
Well, I'm pretty sure it would have to be Maureen in Rent. I mean, I just got to, like, go crazy and be really just another one of my personalities, but it was actually Maureen, and it was just the most fun I've ever had in my entire life.
What was the biggest physical transformation you've made to play a character?
In You're in Town, the musical, I brought myself, like, down to the dirt. Like, I imagined my character being sort of a rat, and, like, I was able to transform myself.
Who were you in that?
Little Becky Two Shoes.
So of all the directors you've worked with, which one would you say has had the biggest impact of your process, your acting process, or your overall theater life?
Well, that's gotta be Maggie Lally, one of my professors from Adelphi University. She was just the only person that I felt like up to that time was able to really get me to be honest with the character, with myself, with a lot of different things.
Who would play you in the biopic of your life, aside from you?
I think Jennifer Lawrence might play me. She's very herself and says the wrong stuff and falls off the stage, and it's probably what's going to happen to me at some point. Let's face it.
What living film actor or actress would you most want to work with?
Somebody like Johnny Depp. Because he's Johnny Depp. And he's so talented. And he's so attractive. And then we could just, make out after the...
What's the plot of your movie?
Oh, obviously, like, action-adventure on an island. So, like, shirts are off, things are happening, you're wet, you're running a lot. There's, like, a lot of, like, sweatiness in the movie. In just the movie.
And maybe after the movie.
Maybe after the movie, a little more sweat. Who knows?
What deceased film actor or actress would you go back in time, would you like to go back in time to work with?
Lucille Ball.
What current TV shows do you keep up with?
I keep up with Shameless, The Walking Dead, The New Girl, and Girls are like my shows. Shameless is probably the best show on TV right now. Walking Dead as well. This season, a little bit for me.
I would disagree entirely.
Really?
I think it's the best seasons of
You've seen the whole thing?
If you could insert yourself into... Because I used to do this all the time when I would watch TV shows when I was a kid. I would, like, want to be in them, and I would create a fantasy character. Of your shows right now, like, which one do you want to just jump into?
I would like to be Andrea in The Walking Dead. Or Emmy Rossum in Shameless. Yeah, they're powerful women.
Okay, so if you could meet any actor for lunch, just to pick his or her brain about acting and the biz, who would it be?
Joan Cusack.
Good. Yeah.
She has been working solidly for God knows how long, and she's always that, like, she's always there, and you always remember her in a movie.
Okay, so what is your TV guilty pleasure? The one that you didn't tell us that you're actually watching. Okay. I watch a lot
of diners, drive-ins, and dives. It's Guy Fieri going to just like the most random shack like restaurants in the randomest towns all over, and like one place was like in the back of a school bus. It was like they transformed an old broken down school bus into a restaurant, and he goes there and tries their main dishes and talks to the chef.
What is your favorite play or musical that you have not seen performed live that you've read or listened to the soundtrack of?
Tick Tick Boom. I've never seen it, but I love the music.
In the spirit of Inside the Actors Studio, some questions from Proust.
Ooh. Scary.
What is your chief characteristic?
Probably charismatic.
What do you appreciate most in your friends?
Honesty.
What turns you on?
Violence?
I'm almost scared to ask, but what turns you off?
Bad teeth and hands.
What sound or noise do you love?
I love the sound of like an old lady's typewriter. Like the clickety click clicks. Not the typewriter, like an old lady's computer, like with the clickety click board. Or a really old crinkled like page turning.
What sound or noise do you hate?
I guess like nails on a chalkboard or grinding teeth. I don't like that.
Don't you also hate...
Oh, ew, I forgot about that. Ugh. I hate that. Ugh, that's a terrible noise.
What is your favorite curse word?
Fuck!
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Ooh. I say I want to be a chef, but I don't really want to be like a real chef where like I'm like in the kitchen and sweating and like chopping things. But I would like to be like a personal chef. Mm-hmm. Easy peasy. Just cooking stuff. Slowly. At my speed.
And Gordon Ramsay's not yelling at you anyway.
Yeah, and there's air conditioning.
Right. What profession would you not like to do?
I would not like to be an accountant because I despise counting, numbers, anything, fractions. I don't like them.
Last question.
Ooh.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? If you arrive at the pearly gates.
Oh, we'll see. This way to the buffet. That's that.
Calorie free.
You don't gain a pound.
All you can eat.
You'll never be full.